I really fucking love snacks.
Hi, and welcome to Snack Time. I'm Lindsay Adams, your host. Thanks for listening and subscribing and doing all the good stuff that you're supposed to do for podcasts. Very special guest today. I'm very excited to have her. She's a very passionate snack person, also hosts an incredible podcast about SVU, hilarious comedian. Guys, please welcome Liza Treyger.
Hello. Yes. Snacks are ruining my life at all times.
They're ruining it. I feel
I
like
don't know how you stay so trim.
But I mean, I snack a lot and I don't know. I just I have to be really specific about what I choose to eat. Otherwise, I get sick. I really want to enjoy it when I'm snacking on good stuff. And if I'm eating shit all the time, then I don't enjoy it as much. Does that make sense?
That's beautiful. No, I like that. I have to remember that. Sometimes when people
really want to
enjoy it.
No, go ahead.
No, I was going to say when people are like, I had a wild week. I just ate everything I wanted. And I was like, yeah, what is that like? But I do it all the time.
Yeah. I mean, in the times that I'm like, oh, okay, I'll just eat whatever I want. I'll be eating one of my fave things and then it just doesn't taste that good. And then that makes me a little bit sad. I do wish things would just be incredible all the time. But then it's I don't know. And then also I start wheezing when I walk down the street because
the pain. No, for sure. The pain. Or sometimes, we'll run into each other at the Comedy Store and I have late spots and I will be high and eating all day and then have to get it together to get on stage. And I'm like, I don't know if I can do this. I feel like the big blue blueberry.
I know. Well, they had snacks in the green room, they had candy in the green room the last time I was there, and it ruined my life. Halloween candy in the green room, leftover Halloween candy, is how dare you?
I was grateful for it. You actually watched me, and I grabbed one of everyone, and I got to eat every candy. And hands down, it's not even a compare. Reese's is the best, and you wrote on your Insta stories that it is.
Yeah.
Mathematically beloved by the most people, and it is just a superior candy.
It is a superior candy. I'm going to make cookies today that are chocolate peanut butter with pretzels in them, inspired by fucking
Take
Reese's.
5 bars. Oh, by Reese's.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I forgot that's what's in Take 5 bars. Duh. You know, Reese's is coming out for the holidays with a peanut brittle Reese's cup. They're putting peanut brittle in the huge Reese's cup.
I would dabble.
I mean, I feel like it's interesting texturally. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because I love a Heath bar. I like hard. I like a hard thing.
Same. Well, I like hard, but I also like Heath because I feel because it's got the buttery part of it, it crumbles enough so you don't think you're going to break your teeth.
Yeah, and toffee is just underused in American or candy in general, I would say. There's not really a lot of toffee options.
Wow, I couldn't agree more. Truly could not agree more. It's the best, all the butter. Do you like butterscotch flavor?
I do, but not as much as toffee.
Okay, yeah. No, I mean toffee is the top. I think toffee shits on caramel any day. Caramel is not.
Ooh, no, I love a Carmelo.
No.
Love a I actually had a Carmelo this week. Probably a King's. I think you know what? I actually Postmated 7-Eleven and I had a king size Carmelo bar.
Shut up. How did that go? Wait, do you not live? Were you not by a 7-Eleven?
I guess I could have. I was high as hell.
Oh yeah.
I knew I was gonna have. Yeah, no, I was at home. I knew I was gonna have a sad, weird loner day. So I bought a giant joint cover, stuffed with oil, wrapped in keef, huge, to the point where it was 8:30, and I looked at my clock and I was like, I don't even know if I could stay up any longer. I was just so stoned. So I ordered 2 Gatorades, a water, a Carmelo, and for sure a gummy treat. I don't know why I don't remember what gummy I bought, but I always get a gummy.
Gummies are, yeah. I mean,
Oh,
I'm
but we do
excited.
disagree on something from your Insta.
What do we disagree on?
I love a York peppermint patty, a Junior Mint, an Andes Mint, a Fannie Mae, a Mint Melt Away. I like all of those.
I don't know why. I mean, look, obviously, I'm in the minority for not liking
No,
this.
it's
And
controversial.
well, Junior Mints on Twitter dragged me, and
Like the blue
their
check mark, Junior Mint
community
stuff.
manager, the Junior Mints community manager, tried to come at me with memes because they were being defended by Josh Gondelman and just some fucking hoo-has, and Eliza Skinner, and they really just came for me. But here's a question I have for you. Okay, so you had several different candies, right? If you had a Take Five, you had a Reese's, you had I don't know, a Heath bar, and then you had a mint, like a peppermint patty. Where would the
Yeah.
peppermint patty sit?
I mean, you're going to be shocked, but above Heath, but below Take Five and Reese's.
What?
Yeah.
It doesn't
Yeah.
taste like the
But it's a memory
texture of
thing. What's the other cool brand? Not Fannie Mae, maybe Franco Mints. Did you ever go to Marshall Fields for the Franco Mints? I just like those
No.
like
Wait, let
pastel
me Google
green,
that.
minty, fudgy. Yeah, Franco Mint or Fannie Mae mint meltaway or an Andes mint, that like pastel green, I think is superior
Yes.
to it is better,
I don't
but I
I
like
don't
it.
know, I don't
But
like it.
yeah. I mean, because I think
I like mint
was
and
it
chocolate.
Libby? Someone you do like mint and chocolate.
I love mint and chocolate, but I just don't think the ratio or like the texture of like a chocolate mint is good to me.
Yeah. No, I get it. Allison Libby, someone was arguing about this in some show, but like mint doesn't stand on its own as a dessert. So that's why it's like, like caramel's delicious on its own.
Sure.
Peanuts you can have. You're not
Right.
really. So I get the reasoning to discredit it.
Sure.
Do you like,
I mean, that's a
do you
good
like mint
point,
chocolate
though.
chip? Do you like mint chocolate chip ice
Love
cream?
it. Love it. But the
Weird.
ratio is different. It's not I see the thing is like I think it's because it has a creamy aspect that takes away. The mint is like more muted. You know what I don't like? When like gourmet ice cream shops use real mint flavor. I like fake mint flavor in mint chocolate chip ice cream. I don't like I like the peppermint flavoring. I don't like when it tastes like an actual mint leaf.
Yeah, I don't know
Do
if
you know
I've
what I'm
ever had
talking
that.
about?
But do you do
It's
the white or the green?
I don't really discriminate, but I love colors. So I love it make me feel like a kid if I'm eating an ice cream that has like I don't need it to be healthy, so like I want it green.
I didn't know it was a health thing. I love the white. I love the white mint chocolate chip,
What
like
ice cream did
Breyers.
you eat growing Oh, okay, yeah, I ate Breyers growing up too, but now I'm like I really think the green makes me feel like a kid.
Did you
I
ever
don't know
have the
why.
Superman ice cream? It was like the rainbow colors of Breyers.
No, my mom never let me get that shit. What
They don't
flavors?
make it anymore. Oh, it was called Superman or so. I don't know, but it was like a rainbow and it wasn't just vanilla. There was something to it, but this rainbow Breyers I used to fucking go nuts for. But my dad would buy those buckets of sherbet, that piece of shit. Um, my mom loved Klondike bars.
Klondike bars are great. They're good. They're solid.
I'd rather have an
And
ice cream
see,
sandwich.
like a old-fashioned-y one, the one that,
Yeah.
like those are
Yeah.
good. I
That
mean,
gets
a
stuck on
Klondike
the roof.
bar I like that. I do like that. I always love the freeze-dried ice cream sandwiches that you would get with, like, the space ice cream.
Never. I love Dippin' Dots. I'm so glad Dippin' Dots is making a comeback.
They are making a comeback. They're doing their best, at least.
Yes,
I did
get into the
see
gas station, get into the Pink Dots, get
yeah.
into the 7-Elevens. What were you guys doing? An Only Great America exclusive treat? Like,
I know. I know. And every time I would go to Six Flags, I would be like, I have to get Dippin' Dots. And now they're everywhere. But I will say this though, like, have you had them? Because I feel like you've had them recently.
yeah, I got a banana split in a bag from a grocery store. Yeah.
Okay, how was it?
I liked it. I like it. I
Okay.
like the little
You like
balls.
the little like freeze, like because I feel like I had it maybe a couple years ago and it tasted like freezer burn, and maybe it was just the one that I had.
No, you have to wait a
But
little. It's better when
okay.
it's just a little melty, I feel.
Okay. Okay. I'll give it another chance. And maybe they've improved their flavor thing. It was just so much more fun when they dumped it in like a cup for you. Like you saw them dig in that giant thing of just little pebbles. That like there was something like so it's like eating a ball pit.
Oh, yeah. Cool. Yeah, I never thought about that. No,
Or like
but I just want them to succeed, and I just,
so kind of you.
but,
So kind of you.
wait, something you said about the digging made me think of something, but frozen, what did I
I mean,
have
it's like
recently?
it goes Dippin' Dots are like they go to the idea of like eating inanimate objects being fun. Like I like to eat things that don't look edible. And so Dippin' Dots look like something you're not supposed to eat, but you can eat it.
What are other examples? Or do you like molecular gastronomy, or what do you mean? Or
Yeah.
like,
Stuff like that, or like when they make cakes that look like things that they aren't, or like chocolates. Like I follow all these bakery owners in like all over the world, and they'll make what looks like an apple, and like it's like a shiny looking apple, and then but inside it's like a layer of cake, a layer of like candy, like apple, crumble, apple compote. It's like this whole like thing put together, but it looks like a piece of like fake fruit.
wow. Wow.
It's fucking nuts. Or like when people have like they'll make cakes or they'll make desserts or chocolate creations where they make like a statue that looks like a house, and then you just crack a piece off and eat it.
Oh,
Just
yeah.
Willy Wonka shit. That's what I like.
Yeah, there's one chocolate store in New York where if you pass it, there's like, they make chocolate high-heeled shoes and animals, and I always like to
Yeah.
pass it in the West
Yeah. I mean,
Village.
it's fun. It's just like fun and stupid. And I love the idea of being like, I'm eating a doorknob. Like it's stupid.
No, this is good
Um
to know. You want, yeah, a doorknob looking thing. You want to eat a doorknob.
Yeah. I wanna be like, "Look at me eating this shoe. It's crazy."
Wait, did you watch Bo and Yang on SNL play a Oompa Loompa on Weekend Update?
Yes, I
That was
did.
so funny when he's like, "Yeah, he doesn't make chocolate. He's not a chocolatier. He just comes in and goes, I want to go." And it's like, okay, and yeah, I really liked his Willy Wonka.
That was
He's
so funny. It was a
he's
very
just
good
so
character.
talented.
It's
Sometimes
crazy.
people that are homophobic but don't know it, they'll be like, I don't know, he plays the same person every time. And I go, what are you talking about? He's been an Oompa Loompa, an iceberg, a president, a daddy long legs. And it's like they can't put it together, but it's like they just don't like that he's gay. Like, I'm like, he's
Yeah.
played an iceberg. Like, what are you trying to say?
The
And they
iceberg was
can't.
really good. The iceberg was really good. SNL was really good this year. Like, they're fucking
Oh,
killing it.
yes. Yes, I agree.
And
I've been watching it.
I know comedians love to shit on SNL and be like, it's not funny, sketch isn't funny, but like there's so many good people on it right now that are so talented and it's so fucking funny.
Yeah. I keep doing Sarah Squirm going, and that's a lot as the ladybug. It wasn't even the punchline. It was
Yes.
all about Bowen being a spider, but all that's in my head now as I go, and that's a lot. over and over. I can't
Yeah.
stop saying it.
No, and Bowen as the spider was
Yeah.
again, he played a spider, an iceberg,
Oompa
so
Loompa, and they're just like, "It's always the same," and I'm like, "What do you mean by that?" Because
God.
he's
Seeing
playing a lot of
James
different
Austin
people.
Johnson on there is really fucking cool
I
too.
know. My
James
problem is I don't know anyone he's doing an impersonation of. I'm like, does Lindsey Graham sound like that or not? I have no idea. So like his wheelhouse
Right,
is people I have no idea what he's doing. So I'm like, seems like you're good
totally.
at this. I don't know what's happening.
He's made a lot of, money on well, maybe not a lot of money, but he's gotten, like, popularity on Cameo. Like, he really he is a pretty strong I had never thought of that too, character actors, like, good comedians who do impressions, they CJ Toledano's birthday last year, I missed
I
Vern
was there
Troyer.
and it was very strange and I hated it. It was
Okay,
a Dr.
okay,
Evil person and everyone
Doctor
was
Eve.
so confused.
But I
And I
mean,
felt
that's what
bad
you
for
get.
him because it
Oh,
was
yeah.
a Zoom of all comedians watching this guy be Dr. Evil. And it's like, we're fucking
And
assholes.
judging
I
him?
guess, were you there? I was at a bachelorette Zoom and there was a Zoom stripper, and I really enjoyed that.
Oh, that's actually great. That's like your a private cam girl.
Yeah. Yeah. It was
Wow, that's a
exciting.
really good idea,
And
actually.
you like tip on Venmo, but also like you do see his apartment, and that's what like all of us couldn't really get over that, like seeing his trash can and treadmill and like a little blessed sign. It's like the illusion is gone a little. And then he went,
That
"Oh, I think my roommate has some vodka. I'll take a shot with you guys." And it's like, it could have been your vodka. Live your fantasy, bro. Like, why did you have to let us know you had a roommate?
wait, this is so funny. Do you talk about this on stage?
No,
It's
because we were
so
all
fucking
like we all were talking about it, so it seems like
oh,
unfair to take it
it's
because it
all
was
comics,
just
yeah.
a few not, but it was like a ton of comics, and so we were all just cracking up. So like, I don't know.
I live for that. That's so funny. I wish like a cat walked through the background. That's like
Right.
always my favorite. Animals disrupting or like kids disrupting, people trying to be serious is like my favorite. I'll just watch it over and over again. Like when in the beginning of the pandemic, when all those videos of newscasters and their babies would just walk in the middle of them like doing a report.
Yeah, I mean the most famous one, it's like I don't know, the patriarchy is just silly. Like I just wish that guy, the most famous one where his wife's like dragging on the floor to get the kids back, where it's like, why don't we live in a world where he couldn't just be like, "Oh, my kid." It's
No,
so weird.
totally.
It's like, well, you have to
Totally.
pretend it's not a kid. It's just like such a fucked up reality where he couldn't be like, funny day. I don't,
Yeah.
it just,
No.
it like disgusts me, honestly, that he
I
couldn't
mean, I agree.
acknowledge his child. Like they all had to pretend. And it's like, we all see your wife crawling on the floor. So just say something.
I agree with you fully. I mean, I wasn't disgusted by it, but your points are valid.
My favorite
I
of
wasn't
the
repulsed.
it disgusts me. My favorite of the Zoom things was the lawyer who accidentally turned into a cat in the middle of like the court. And then he was like, I am not a cat. And they were like, yeah, we know.
um, fuck. I mean, there's so much on TikTok that like I just get sucked into and can't stop watching and all of that. I'm actually glad that we're past that phase now of like people being like, I'm dumb on Zoom because now it's like legitimately annoying. Like if you don't know how to use like Zoom, I just need you to like learn and stop figuring it out while we're on a call. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. You should know what's up for sure.
Yeah, you should know how to mute yourself. You should know how to unmute yourself. You should
Unless
kill
you're old.
yourself if you well,
Unless
I
you're
don't
old.
know. I mean, if you're using it, you should learn how to use it, right?
I don't know. My
Does that
parents are
mean?
so confused, but they've only used it a few times. And I think my brother in law has to go set it up for them.
Okay, fine. That's fair. How old are your parents?
83 and 76.
Okay, so they're like
And they're
Okay.
immigrants,
That's
you know.
yeah, okay. There's a lot counting against them. When it comes to Zoom, there's a lot they're coming up against. There's a lot of adversity there, so
Yeah.
my mom is 70 and she should know how to do it, and it
And
should
she
never be
doesn't or
like
does?
we don't use Zoom, we use FaceTime, but she definitely will be like, "Why is it horizontal? Why is it" like, she's pretty good with technology, but there are, like, always times where I'm like, "Why are you in a tunnel?" And she's like, what is connected?" She also has a hearing aid that has a Bluetooth in it, so it automatically connects. And I'm like, "What are you doing right now?" And she's like, I don't know how to disconnect it."
That sucks. I
Yeah,
would
I mean,
hate to suddenly be, like, bombarded with a Bluetooth connection. Like, what if random
absolutely.
shit is connecting to your head?
I know. That's what I think, but I guess she, like, loves feeling like a computer, like a robot person. That's what it makes me feel like. It's, like, in your ear. Anyway, Costco, amazing things. Let's
That's what
get
Marty
back
DeRosa that's what he used
what?
to work at the Costco ear department. He would make molds of people's ears
No
for their
way.
hearing aids. Yes,
I
he
didn't
worked
know
there
that's
forever.
specifically what he did. I know he worked at Costco. I didn't know that was what he did, was make
He
the
molded
fucking ear
old
mold.
people ears. Yeah.
I
Or anyone that
love
needed
it.
a hearing aid, but yeah.
Um, I'm afraid I think I'm gonna need a hearing aid really early in my life. I already can't hear people.
I just don't wanna hump. I just wanna be active. I want people to look at me and go, "Wow, you're doing good." But I don't think we're gonna make it to our old age. I really don't.
No, I don't think so either, which is probably good because nobody has a savings or a retirement fund. So,
Yeah,
like, I if we die out a little earlier, I think it'll be okay.
yeah.
I don't think they set up our generation to live a long time.
No, and they're still so smug and they think they're so much better than all of us, and it's like, it's because you don't have a soul, like,
Yeah.
you just lived with no soul, and, that's that.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. It's like very disturbing to them that we enjoy our lives and just
It
like
makes them
decided
pissed.
it's nothing makes boomers more angry than watching millennials just like enjoy a piece of toast. Like that infuriates them. Um
No, that's the thing.
okay.
There is a meme about, like, putting clown where it's like, "You hate your life. Why would you impose those restrictions onto your children to also hate their
Yeah.
lives?" Of course we don't wanna live like you. We saw your
Right.
marriages crumble. We've seen your lives. Like, we don't want it.
100%. 100%. Also, it's like how
I don't need
many
a home.
boomers
I don't need to fix the air conditioning. Are you kidding me? I have to call a repair guy to do I don't need that in my life. I don't need to redo the windows. I don't need that.
Oh, no, I mean, like, I always talk about how it's like they came from, like, that era of, like, where they had, like, their moment where they rebelled in, like, the '60s and '70s and then just got so scared and just, like, lived in fear. They were like, I don't know what we're supposed to do, so I guess, like" and they had all the money in the world at their fingertips. The economy was incredible. They were just, like, able to, like, go from like, going to Woodstock to just, like, going to Wall Street. Like, it was, like, a very I mean, I'm making it seem really easy, but, like and then they're like, "I don't understand why you guys can't get it together." And it's like, "Well, because you're sitting on all of the money that we should be making. That's why. You're sitting on it, and you're gonna live in your house till you die, and I'm gonna have to stand outside and wait for the moment you die to put a bid in on your fucking house." That's gonna be, like 4 times the price of what it should be. Um, so anyway, I'm waiting on boomers to die, but it's insane. It's absolutely insane. So everyone should be a child forever just to torture them.
Yeah, it's
That's
more
how
fun.
I feel. It's way more fun.
Oh, you have to mow
Okay.
the lawn? I don't.
No, it's yeah. No, I agree with you. So wait, so your favorite childhood snack, you had a bunch, right? Which is great. We
Well,
love
this is
it. We're
what's
going to talk about it.
strange. Like, food means so much to me. And then when it came to picking like one quintessential snack, I did have like, what are we going to talk about? Generic brand shark fruit snacks? Like, I don't know.
Yes,
We could, yeah, it is
we
snack
could.
time. But Fig Newtons to me, I don't even know if they're my favorite or the most delicious. I don't know what it is, but I had 5 to 7 every single day for lunch for years. Years, every day. There was never a lunch where I did not have Fig Newtons.
And you enjoyed them.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Loved it.
Okay.
Loved it.
You ate
Maybe
them.
I
It
would
wasn't like something you traded.
No, maybe I would share one or two, but I looked forward. I loved those Fig Newtons. I would try to sneak some before lunch. Like I loved Fig Newtons for years, and they're not below. And sometimes out and about, even at 7-Eleven, I'll buy the like little pack of just like 2 to 4 Fig Newtons. So I still dabble once in a while. And they're
That's
not
so
good.
funny. You're the first. You're not the first person who's come on as like and been like Fig Newtons are fucking incredible. Nick loves Fig Newtons. Like he'll
Wow.
buy them. I know. And like for me, when it's like I'm buying like snacks that I want to like indulge in, I'm buying like Doritos and like fucking good shit. And he's like, yeah, let me get some Fig Newtons. And I'm like, that just feels like such a weak fun thing, but it doesn't seem fun to me, but I've talked to so many people who are like, "No, Fig Newtons are incredible."
But I also hated when Fig Newtons tried to be fun. They made like a straw, like a pink sauce, raspberry. Like they tried to like
Right.
spice it up. And I'm like, we don't need these. And I also
No,
don't
also,
like the
it's
Newman's
still a
Own.
lot.
I don't like the Newman's Own
Oh.
ones.
My mom would always get the Newman's Own brand of everything. Like, we had all the fucking Newman's Own. Yeah, she was, like, really big on the Newmans. We would get, like, the salad dressing because 'cause don't they donate to charity or something? Isn't that,
Yeah.
like, the shtick?
It's not a shtick.
Okay.
I think he gives away like all profits away. Like I don't think he keeps anything.
Oh,
Well, now he's
and it
dead. I'm
just
sure
seems
his evil
natural.
kids took over, but
Yeah. Have you tried Trader Joe's ones? People rave about those.
no, I should maybe. No, I haven't. I love Trader Joe's. I don't like their
Mhm.
versions of popular things, like the JoJo, like just I like
I
their
agree.
original creations, except their fake Cheetos I can eat, but like it's a different
Sure.
thing.
No, I completely agree with you. People are,
Yeah.
like, very sold on the Trader Joe version, and I would rather have the original 100%. But you know what they had that they discontinued, which is, like, a tragedy, I just found out. Did you ever have Trader Joe's Gorgonzola crackers, like Gorgonzola cheese, like little, like, octagon
No.
crackers?
Mm-mm.
They were so fucking see, it's like shit like that where you just have this, like, random good snack. That's where Trader Joe's comes in, but not on,
Mhm.
like, don't try to do something. Don't give me a fake Oreo. There's no
Yeah,
way.
that's just not where they shine for me. I like their
No.
when they create from the heart.
Well, I have a problem with a lot of their gummies. Their gummies are pretty disgusting as
The
far as I'm
penguins
concerned.
are disgusting. Those penguins that they have
The
they're like
penguins are
the serving
gross.
size is also 5 for like 180 calories. Those penguins fucking suck, but I love the Swedish swimmers. Love.
I don't. But do you like Swedish fish?
No. But
Okay.
I'll
I know
do the
they're different.
smart sweets Swedish fish. I'll do the smart sweets
Oh,
version.
I love the smart sweets.
Yeah,
Those are
I love smart
fun.
sweets.
Those are
Yeah,
fun. That's a great invention.
when you're doing fitness, those are definitely the best. They're not cheap. So like I'll buy a box and it's a $50 box of
Right.
like 14. It's really or like 20 it's not cheap if you're buying one, but if you're feeling yourself, they're great.
There's another version of like smart sweets type stuff that they have coming out, and I can't remember the name of it. It's like God, I don't know. It's like a different thing, but they have lollipops that are fucking dope. And it's like less calories. The only thing is, I'm pretty sure it gives you diarrhea. Whereas
That's the
like
thing.
Smart Sweet,
No
yeah.
diarrhea.
Smart Sweets is like actually pretty incredible in the sense that I have not shit my pants over it. But these other ones, I got so excited because it was like a huge thing of gummies for 60 calories and they were really good. And I was like, this is amazing. And then I was like, well, I'm out for the rest of the day now because I can't leave the
No, there's a
apartment.
reason Smart Sweets are as expensive as they are.
Yeah. No, for sure. And they're like good colors and stuff like that, which I appreciate.
The only ones that are not at all like the original is the peach rings, but it's so hard to recreate a perfect candy.
I agree. Well, even though I don't love peach rings, I agree that the other one that they don't do well is the licorice
Oh, I like
twist.
licorice.
That's crazy. Wait, are you Red Vines or I forgot? Are you Red Vines or Twizzlers? You're
I like
Twizzlers.
both. I'm Twizzlers from birth, and then I started dabbling in red vines older, and I'm happy to have a red vine.
Okay. I mean, Red Vines. Okay, that's fair. I mean, as long it's like being a Jew. As long as you were born a Twizzler, you can do whatever else you want.
Yeah, and I was texting you about nibs. Nibs, I love. I
Yes.
love nibs. I love the Twizzler nibs.
Interesting because okay, so here's the thing. I love Twizzlers, but nibs are a different texture. And
Yeah. And they have that
they're a
chair.
different
It's a
thing.
different it's totally different. But if I'm high on a flight, nibs last forever. They're chewy. It helps with your ears. And it's like not that sweet, even though they're sweet. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, nibs just do it for. But I used to love the Twizzlers where they had like gooey stuff inside. I don't know if you remember those. They were different colors with like.
Yes, they still have them.
Oh, I didn't know they still had them. I used to love those.
They do. They have like lemonade. It's like strawberry lemonade. You know what has good versions of this kind of stuff? Like Rite Aid or Walgreens.
Yeah.
I've become like very I've learned a lot about where to get the best snacks from
Mhm.
like all of these like accounts that I follow now. And like I hate Walmart and I just like do not want to like support them if I can. But like they have really cool versions of snacks. And so I'm like really on the fence. But also, if you go to like specifically like Rite Aid, Walgreens, like all of those places, Bevmo has fucking cool snacks.
I was
They'll
at a
carry shit.
Bevmo in Oakland, and when I was checking, I go, "Sir, this establishment's incredible." And he goes, "Yeah, I've never been here until I started working here." I like truly was. I went to Bevmo every day of my trip. I could not get enough. They had
That's so funny.
one of the best stores I've ever been in. The selection of snacks it was perfection.
Well, they've
Perfection.
redone it. It used to just be drinks, and then they would have like some cheeses, and they would have like a couple things,
Oh,
but
they
they
upped
like
it.
fully redid it. Yeah.
Mhm.
They've
It
like,
was
which is like
impressive.
brilliant. Brilliant. Actually, I had no idea that you could find like more unique shit at smaller stores. I was walking on Melrose last night and there was a fucking smoke shop that had like a wall of unique snacks that I was just like, where the fuck did this come from? And they had like I keep talking about this like cookie and candy pop, like popcorn that's like flavored like Butterfinger. And it's so good. And I can't find it anywhere. They had every single flavor.
Wow.
So,
Yeah,
I
I mean,
mean,
on road trips, I try to dabble in a new gummy. Like if I'm at a gas station and I see something, I'll most likely want to try it.
what is like the last one that you tried that was new?
I think it's not a gummy, but I think those the candy corn caramel apples was like a new candy that I tried.
Yeah.
A new gummy. What was the last one? I'm trying to think. I don't know. I'm like put on the spot and I don't know. And I'm usually really happy. The last time I was upset
Yeah.
was the Arizona iced tea gummies.
Oh,
Those
you tried
really.
those.
Yeah,
I
I didn't love it.
almost tried them. You didn't like it. Okay.
Mm-mm.
That was at Bevmo that I saw it.
No, but one time I was with the Putterboss sisters, some comics we know from Chicago, and I got Fun Bugs, and they roasted
Yeah.
me for days that I would buy Fun Bugs.
I would, yeah, no, I would too. They have, I don't know the name of the brand, but it's like creepy crawly, like it's like sour worms, but they have like a hard candy shell over it. That's like their
Ooh,
new
nice.
thing,
Yeah, I love those
and
like
it,
eggs, the trolley eggs with the like crunch and goo. I like goo
yes,
inside. I do like a
same.
goo.
I love a gummy goo inside. Yeah, no, I'm a huge. I either
Oh,
like it like leather. What is it?
the newest I had Haribo Halloween gummies, and it was bats and like pumpkins or something, and it was really delicious.
Really? What
Yeah,
flavors?
maybe it was a grape or something, but it was like the bats, and the like I got a fresh batch. It was like very, very good. I also just bought really fresh gummies recently, and I let someone try it, and they're like, "Oh yeah, these are fresh as fuck."
How do you
But I
know
don't
they're
remember.
fresh?
Just the softness. They're not like
Yeah.
pillowy
I feel
soft
like
gummies.
I need to find a candy place that I don't know of any candy places in LA. I'm sure they exist, and I'm sure they exist more so in New York where they make their own gummies and they're really good. Cause I do not trust. I know there's like Sugar Fina and shit like that, but I like need them to have a factory in the back of the store. You know what I mean?
I've never even thought of that, but Sugar Fina right now has a Simpsons collab. And so
Oh,
I've been like I'm like, you don't need it, you don't need it, you don't need it, but
but you
I
do
hope
need
I
it.
cop some before it's over.
You absolutely need it. Just go to the mall. You're gonna be in a mall. Go to a mall and get it.
Get some Sugar Fina
Don't
Simpsons
they sell
collab.
don't they sell Sugar Fina at like big malls? They have like a
No, I don't
store.
think every
Depends
mall,
on the
but
kind of
they have
mall.
stores. Yeah, I will definitely once this is over check if there's a Sugar Fina at the mall.
Please. And then treat yourself.
Oh, and
Um,
this isn't that new, but I like the new like gummies covered in nerds in a bag.
oh my God, same. I was literally gonna bring up the Nerds. It's like Nerds balls or something like that. They're
Yeah,
so good.
they're very
Nerds
good.
is innovating right now, and I'm really proud of them. They're
I
really
love
like
nerds.
was actually like an ultimate Halloween candy win. Like if you had a box of Nerds, that was
So,
like a good I remember you could eat them easily in class, and it was like a perfect cuz you could sneak the little individual ones, and then when the teacher's not looking, you just like house it.
yeah, I love to drink a thing. I sent you one of my options for the snacks was like these
Yes.
kosher mandel soup croutons, and I would drink them from the bottle at night. My parents
Yeah.
would go to bed, and I would watch shows and just drink. I sprinkles too. I would down. I like to drink a food. Like I want to pour a bunch in my mouth.
I do that with sprinkles all the time. Like, I have been known to, like, eat I'll go in my because I have all the cake making ingredients and stuff and, like, cookie stuff in my pantry, and if I'm, like, really hungry, I'll go to, like, eat a bag of chocolate chips or something like that. Um, and I've eaten bottles of sprinkles so many times
Yeah, I
because
love
they're
that.
just fucking delicious, and they're
Maybe
great texture.
controversial. I don't like the circular sprinkles. I like
Oh, I don't
just the
either.
jimmies. Yeah.
I like the jimmies, but I also like the shapes and I like the pearls. When you say the circular, do you mean like the discs or do you mean like the
The balls.
pearls?
The balls. I don't like
Oh,
the
okay.
balls.
I don't mind them. I don't, yeah, I don't mind them. I don't like the discs, like the little like confetti looking ones.
Yeah, no. On a
It's more
cake,
like
sure, but I'm not
wafery.
gonna drink it, yeah.
Yeah, no, 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 no. I'm not gonna drink it, but I absolutely will drink sprinkles. Yeah, the okay, so the kosher croutons you sent me truly bring me right back to my great aunt and uncle's house. But is it the same as the fried matzo croutons? Is that like is that the same thing?
I'll look it up. My mom
Like,
makes fried matzah, but
feel
crouton.
like oh, wait. They're frozen.
No, these look bigger, the fried matzah ones. No.
My aunt used to have what's it called? Brie or brie? Like, I can't brie. I
No,
don't
because
know. It's
my mom makes
fried.
fried matzah. I've had other
Okay.
croutons and other kosher croutons. These little MSG little or I don't know. I don't know what it is, but I love it.
Yeah. Okay. So this is like the more packaged version. We would always like when we would have soup, we would have like a little bowl in the middle with a spoon um of like the fried matzah crouton things. And that I ate by the handful.
Yeah. I just
I feel
love
like it
maybe
was
that's why I like Dippin' Dots. I like a
maybe
lot of things
I like
in
a
my
lot,
mouth
yeah,
at
a lot of
once.
things coming at you at once. Yeah, it's like I feel like the fried matzah thingies are like the Jewish version of, uh, like the fried wontons that they give you at Chinese food restaurants.
Yeah, yes. I love sesame crackers. Those little like
Yes,
in a little Asian mix that you buy. I love those sesame crackers.
yes. What is the yeah, absolutely.
Sesame
I
in
like
general. Give me a sesame. I want drown me in sesame seeds. I love it.
my mom loves halva.
Ugh, so
Have
does
you
my
had
dad.
halva?
Yeah, my dad would. My dad is one of those where it's like, have this. I don't want it. Try it. No, thank you. Just try it. Why not try it? And it's like, I don't fucking want it. Take no for an answer. And it's like, he's a fucking chauvinist. Like, just people who can't take no for an answer really bother me. And yeah, but so I have tried halva. He fucking loves it, and I fucking hate it. And it's probably because it was forced upon me.
I mean, yeah, I don't care for it. My mom and my aunt love it. They're obsessed. They are halva or havla. What is the correct
I mean, in
pronunciation?
our house, it's halva, but like, who knows?
Halva.
I don't know
Okay.
how people
Well,
say it.
I have no fucking clue. I don't know. My
Wait,
I don't
I'm
know.
curious though, because you
Yeah.
said you had to do research, and I want to know what Fig Newton research you did.
Okay, so let's play two truths and a lie, and that
Okay.
will be a good way for you to
I want to know.
some fig facts. Okay, so we have 2 rounds of 2 truths and a lie. The first round, 3 statements. Second round, 3 statements. You have to figure out what the lie is. So, first round, first statement: Fig Newtons are the third best-selling Nabisco product. 2, Fig Newtons were invented in Florida. 3, Fig Newtons were named after the inventor's golden retriever. Which is the lie?
I think the lie is fuck. I was so sure, and then that third one really threw me for a loop. I'm going to say that it's the third bestseller. No, they all make sense. I'm going to say Florida's a lie.
Okay, and you would be wrong. They were invented in Florida.
I knew it because the
Um,
old people. Okay, what is it?
St. Petersburg, Florida. And they were like actually invented in like 1891. Like they're like a long ass time ago.
It
So,
seems like a cookie that you would make when you have no other ingredients, for sure.
yeah, it's like a whole like extraction process. They were really like excited about it, the guy who invented it, like, and he didn't name it after it's named after Sir Isaac Newton or the town of Newton. Literally, Nabisco has no idea. They're like, it's maybe Sir Isaac Newton or Newton, Massachusetts. But it is the third most popular cookie in the US. Like
What?
billions are consumed every year.
Wait, what are the other two top Nabisco products?
I don't know. Let me see.
Oh my god, I can't believe fig news. Because I thought it was like this ugly stepsister child's cookie,
Same.
like snack. I thought people were, but that it's third best selling makes me really happy. I wonder
Okay,
if people
so
think it's healthy.
yeah, well, no, I think that is part of it. I think that's definitely part of it. Let me see. I think it's I don't know. Oreo is the best-selling cookie.
That makes sense.
Yeah, Oreo is the best-selling cookie, and then I believe chocolate chip cookies.
Mm.
Um, but yeah, I mean, it's like candy corn. Fig Newtons are like candy corn to me because like people hate candy corn like somewhat unanimously. I mean, I like candy corn, but people like are like it's a hateable candy, but it sells off the fucking shelves. So it's kind of like Fig Newtons in that you're like, this is like an ugly stepchild or whatever you said, but people fucking love it.
Yeah, I like
Mhm.
the pumpkin marshmallowy candy corns the most. Those
I
pumpkins I
just got
really
an
enjoy.
autumn mix and I got the apple caramel that you
I
that
liked
you
them.
got. Yeah, I'm really excited. I
It
bought a
does
shit ton
taste
of
it tastes like a caramel apple.
Ugh.
You're gonna
Well,
enjoy
what do
it.
you think of those caramel apple lollipops?
Oh, they would get stuck in your teeth and they were a mess, but I enjoyed it when I
I
had
was
them
like,
in my
it was
life.
so good. It was so good.
The mess
Like,
bothered me, but I like the green.
yeah, the mess bothered me, but lollipops in general, I crunch right away.
I'm a
But
cruncher.
that one I had to work for it. Um,
Wait, these are things that are like a relic from my past and I've not been able to find them since, but did you ever have those Mickey Mouse lollipops and they were like shaped like Mickey and they were like these perfect grape and cherry flavors? Oh, they were so good.
yes, but it wasn't okay. Wait, where would you get them? Would you get them at like
So
Blockbuster?
I'll tell you exactly where I got them. So outside of
Okay.
the junior high, like if you crossed the field, the first street, there was AJ's Mart. And
Okay.
it was just like classic, like Indian dudes little mart.
Right.
And AJ was there and there was like an open box and the lollipops for like 25 cents, so you can grab a lollipop
Yeah.
and go. I did used to steal some stuff from that store, but I don't remember what. But that was like the place to go after school. You'd go and like buy candy there or a
Right.
soda or
I'm sure you
whatever.
weren't the only kid stealing from that store.
No, and I purchased enough to like offset hopefully the stealing, but I
I'm
would
sure.
always get those Mickey Mouse lollipops and I just miss I miss them. And the Spice Girls lollipops were great, but like these Mickey Mouse ones are this white whale for me.
The Spice Girls, the Chupa Chips.
Yeah.
Is that what they were? I remember when that was like they used to sell that at Limited too, next to like all of like the shit.
Yeah, that's all I
That
could
was like
afford there. Like we would go to just buy
yes.
me a Spice Girls lollipop.
Yes, and you could get I remember being so jealous of those girls who would get the big like, they had, like, the big ones that were just filled with them, like a huge oversized lollipop,
Oh,
and
wow.
then but it was actually a package, and then there was a bajillion inside.
Oh, is that what that is? I thought they're just the
Yeah.
giant ones. Oh, whoa.
No, they were like a package, and I had friends that would get them for, like, their birthday or a holiday, and I was so jealous, and, like,
I
that
don't
was
know whose Sam's Club membership we used or Costco. We did not have it, but I did get like a metal milk carton type Chupa Chups container once of like
ooh.
120 lollipops, but it was the creamy flavors, which were good.
I liked it, the cappuccino cream or like what was it? Like,
Strawberries and
latte?
cream all day for me.
Oh, okay. I was like I think I really liked the cappuccino or latte because it made me feel, like, very fancy and grown up. I
No, I
really
didn't. I didn't get into coffee flavors until my like 20s, I would say.
really? Oh, I think I was just such a tryhard and, like, wanted to be an adult when I was, like, 4 years old, and so, like, the second I had the opportunity to drink coffee, I just wanted to be like the little kid walking around drinking coffee. and smoking a fake cigarette, smoking an incense stick, just like
I would fake smoke, of
psychotic.
course. Of
Yeah,
course.
absolutely. Absolutely. Do kids fake vape now? Is that, or do they still fake smoke?
That's so interesting.
I would love to know if they fake vape. Like if they go to like a dehumidifier and inhale and then just exhale to see if they're
No,
like vaping.
aging is so fucked. Like the amount of things I'm suddenly like empathetic towards my parents, where it's like, I don't know who's nominated for the awards. I don't know the technology. I don't know anything. I hired a TikTok guy. I'm just like so
Yeah.
overwhelmed. And since this is snacks, a lot of my friends have kids now, and I love watching them pack their lunches. It brings me
Yes.
joy. We love food. So like, and lunches have definitely changed. 100, now it's
Yeah.
about a bento box, and you'd put little,
Yeah.
like the amount of food we ate for lunch is insane to me.
Yeah.
But full
Yeah.
sandwich. I always had string cheese. I had multiple sweets or desserts, yogurt, something, a drink. These kids, it's like 1/2 peanut butter, little carrot sticks, a clementine, like a handful of
Yeah.
goldfish. I'm like, what were we doing? Full sandwiches we were eating with chips and string cheese and a snack. I'm like, fuck.
Well, that, and then it was like you would always get your afternoon snack and it would always be Sour Patch Kids. Like everyone would always get Sour Patch Kids or like you would sneak into the cafeteria and grab a soft pretzel, or like in between class, or you would like go in and get like a chocolate chip cookie. And it's like at the end of the lunch thing, if the lunch ladies liked you, you could be like, can I just get this? And they would be like, okay. Like it was nuts. We were getting like you're absolutely right. The amount we were getting was crazy. And the stuff that we were eating. Well, the 90s was just like, I mean, we were
Purple
putting shit in our
ketchup.
body. Yeah.
Squeeze
It was
it. Oh,
psychotic.
that's another thing
Now
that
it's
was
like,
big for me. Flavor of ice or whatever, those sticks.
oh, yeah.
That was because I
Flavor
was thinking
Ice. I
Squeeze
mean,
Its, Mondos. I loved those fucking give me a drink in a weird shaped
yes.
bottle.
The Flintstones Push Pops.
Oh, I miss those. Yeah, miss those. And Calippo.
I didn't.
But did you also have the one? It was like Timon and Pumbaa push pops and had little gummy
Yep.
bugs in it. I like
Yep.
those.
I mean, see, that's the stuff that like for me, I like makes me so excited and makes me feel like a kid, because that is like that's like exactly what the 90s is. Now they would never do that. They would just like, I don't feel like I used to get ice cream with bubble gum in it when I would go, like pieces of bubble gum and like just fucking the most disgusting ass shit. And now I don't know. I don't feel like that children are allowed. I feel like they're making candy for people our age now, not kids.
No, they have the Annie's fruit snacks. They have the health
Yeah.
stuff, real fruit juice, fruit leathers. I don't know. I mean, it's good. I'm glad kids aren't getting addicted to sugar, but
But
I don't
RIP
know.
the fun that came with that.
Yeah, like now for birthdays, like are people even bringing in donuts? Like I don't
Yeah.
know
Oh
I don't
my
know what their
God.
parties look like at school. I don't know.
I totally forgot about when people would bring in donuts at school, like for their birthday. People would get like Dunkin' Donuts and like just bring in a full ass. That was fun.
Fun.
That's
I don't know
also
if that
like,
happens.
I still think they do that at offices though. Again, I think we've just carried this into our adulthoods. Like, I really think that like it's just like millennials continuing to like live out their childhoods in office settings. So it's like the same stuff that you would eat at school is like now available at these giant tech companies, just like in the fucking snack room. You're like, sure, I guess Dunkaroos are back.
I've gotten Dunkaroos at Bevmo, and I had
Yes.
them.
How were they? What's your review of the new Dunkaroos?
So I never had Dunkaroos as a kid, really. So I was just really
Oh,
happy to experience it and like, yeah, give me some funfetti frosting and a cookie. I'll have a good time.
I haven't tried it yet, but I made homemade Dunkaroos during the pandemic, and they were very fucking good.
I bet
Um,
you're amazingly skilled at making sweet treats.
I mean, thank you so much. Okay, so we have one more round of
Okay.
two truths and a lie, and then we'll get into fuck, marry, kill. Um, okay, so here are your other three statements. One, Fig Newton had a crispy version that was discontinued. Two, Fig Newtons are made with a mix of fruits, not just fig. Three, Fig Newtons were marketed partially to help digestion. What is the lie?
The lie I'm going to say is the crunchy.
And you would be wrong. They had a crispy version, which like is actually really I would be super super fucking into that. But they had like it was like a crisp cookie called Newton's Fruit Thins. So
Yeah,
and
because
they
you
like
know what? I just thought of the Windsor cookies. What are those? Where it's like,
yes, yeah.
I wonder if that's what that would be like. Because I do like those cookies.
Those are good. I mean, those are great. I feel like I also this is like maybe another 90s thing. Like all of this is like shit that we would eat for breakfast or like an acceptable breakfast, I feel like.
I mean,
Right?
I was a toaster strudel girl, and it is insane that I was like squeezing frosting onto a phyllo dough pastry.
It's nuts. Like the stuff, even like Eggo waffles or like the idea that that's like, okay, here's your breakfast. That
Yeah, it
like
was like
they
being
didn't
on the
even
go. Pop Tarts,
N
nuts.
not even a breakfast sandwich. Like, but I never would it have occurred to me to unless I was, like, stopping at McDonald's or something to get a breakfast sandwich. Instead, it was just like, "Oh, where can I get a pastry?" I guess that's not that crazy, but yeah, it's still but yeah, other than that, like, yeah, they were marketed to help digestion. They were like there was like a real push for like people to not be constipated in the early 1900s, and so they were just like fuck yeah, figs. But they kept it pure. I mean, they have different flavors. Like you said, they're trying to make it fun and do strawberry and shit like that, but it's pretty like I mean, it is like not made with shit. It's like not artificial crap. So
Yeah,
that's good.
and it is a unique softness. It's like not a shortbread. It's not it's like a very unique texture, I would say. Like
Yeah. It's like baked. It's like legit in that sense for sure. So, I mean, there's not like a ton of Fig Newton facts other than that. Like it's just like they're solid. Um but it's also like it is obviously I think the most surprising part is probably how popular they actually are,
yeah.
which is that is like to me was like the takeaway for that.
I mean, when I
Um
stopped packing lunches, I thought they'd go out of business considering I was going through a package a week. Like fully couldn't stop.
They were like, what happened?" No, they're always sold out. I still can't get over, like I always like I love when people like, that's part of what blows my mind about when Nick will get Fig Newtons is, like because, like, when I picture fun snacks, I love to see what people see as fun snacks because, like, to me, it's stuff that, like, I wouldn't normally eat because it's like too junk foody. And so like to see him get like a box of Fig Newtons, I'm just like, I'm trying to understand.
But he eats other fun stuff, right? Like it's not like
Yeah, but like,
he'll never have an Oreo again. It's not an
but
either or.
but if you're gonna do it, like that's what you want to like eat your calories on, fucking Fig Newtons. I don't
Well,
know. I just
snacks
a
aren't
little dirty.
a brain thing, it's a gut thing. It's like a instinct, moment, vibes. So it's like if you're not thinking rationally, you're just like, oh, I want that right now. You're not thinking like, oh, I'm making a
True.
more sensible choice. You're like, oh, I want that little shortbread. I want that right now. you know.
What do you think of the Dora Luna? What's the best airplane snack? Because you travel all the time. What's the best airplane snack that they give you for free? What's your favorite?
Well, right now Delta does a goldfish, and I think goldfish are the best. Like, I really love a goldfish. I'm a Delta girl, so like I always when they say, "Do you want this or that?" I go, "Bring both. Bring both."
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
I'll take the goldfish and the Biscoff. I don't even like the Biscoff. When I'm in Comfort and they have the basket, they have Oreos right now. That's exciting. I love when they have a potato chip. For later, I'll grab a Cliff Bar, but I always would get a banana.
I've
They
never
don't do
been in
bananas
Comfort.
anymore.
I'm not.
Yeah, I always grab a
they really
banana.
don't do fresh.
No, but they don't do bananas anymore post-COVID, but I always would grab a banana and then like a fun thing.
What's the difference between a banana and a like packaged thing? You would think, wouldn't that be like the same risk?
I have no idea, but like maybe there's other reasons why there's no bananas. I just don't know what happened. When I'm in first, I love the meal and I love the bread and butter. I love getting a roll with some butter with my meal, I would say.
I don't know.
And then
I've only
drink
flown first class
wise.
once. Yeah, what drink wise? What do you get? What's your order on a plane?
It depends if I'm trying to stay up or down, how long. There's so much. I usually don't drink on planes. I'm fine just drinking water, maybe an apple juice if I feel constipated. If I need to stay up, a Diet Coke. But if I have been cut off on a plane. I was heartbroken on a plane once. And I was drinking Jack on the Rocks, and I wanted another one, and they said, "No, you don't get more."
What were you doing that they were like, this girl doesn't need more?
Maybe crying. I don't know. I was upset. I was upset in the skies. No, it's fine. My ex was like, I downloaded my ex after they dumped me was on a podcast, and I like was slitting my wrists for some reason and decided to listen to it on a plane after being dumped. And she was asked like, they were asked like, are you single? And without like, not even a beat, like I'd been dumped maybe a week ago, and without a beat, they were just like, yeah, I'm single. And it just broke me. And so then I was on the plane just drinking Jack on the Rocks. I was like, why wouldn't you say I just got out of something?
Sure.
I just broke up with there was just not even a moment of thought to just be like, yep, I'm alone. And that like, it took me over the edge.
That's so harsh. I get that. You should have made the flight attendants listen to it, and then they would have been like, okay, here's another drink.
Yeah. But I'll do a vodka
like,
soda. Vodka soda, and I'll have a red wine if I'm going to like far, far away and I want to slumber off. But I'm more of an edible girl.
Okay, that makes sense.
But at the airport,
the longest flight?
Australia.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
But the airport, what?
I love an Uncrustable. And I love a Lunchable. Like if I'm getting stuff at the airport, those are kind of my favorite.
Okay. The longest flight I was on was when we went to Thailand and we got like the weirdest plane snacks and food. And I loved it. The one thing that I can't like get out of my brain is this weird tuna melt that like sounds disgusting as like a plane snack, but was actually so incredibly delicious. And like
tuna is weird just because of the smell for a plane.
It is, but like it wasn't even, it's just like it like had like a weird Asian twist to it. And it was just like it wasn't even, it was like mushy. It looked like a ball of like bad. And it was like, I was like, if they gave that to me on every single plane I was on, I would eat that every single time. Like that, I think about it all the time.
Wow. Yeah, I love when I get fed. It's like, give me food on a plane. I also get Mentos Fruity, and I don't get that anywhere else in my life, but I'll get the Mentos on a flight.
I love Mentos so fucking much. See, that's like a mint I'll eat. I'll eat plain mints. That's the thing. If we're going to circle back to fucking junior mints, peppermint patties. I will eat candy. I just don't want them both together. But fruit Mentos are a very incredible texture.
Yeah, I love them. And I need a chewy on the plane just in case my ears fuck up.
That's true. Okay.
That's what I really need.
So we've got fuck, marry, kill Polly.
Okay, great.
Let's get into it.
Polly.
Polly, we've added Polly. We're obviously really progressive here at Snack Time. So here are the rules with Polly. So you pick who you want to fuck, marry, kill, and who you poly with is who you're polying with your married partner. So you're not cheating on them. It's consensual between everyone. You can share them with your married partner if you want to do a little bit of that. And you can also see them as much or as less as you want. So, however they fit into your life.
Okay. I'm excited.
Okay, so here's the first category. I have Jewish snacks. So, I've got I say Jewish snacks and I'm like, I guess that's maybe I mean, it makes sense. It's just stuff that I feel like my aunts and uncles had in their pantries. Okay. We've got the Matzo Croutons, the ones that you mentioned, the OSEM specifically. Plain matzah, apples and honey, and chocolate dipped macaroons.
Okay. I'm gonna.
Hard to tell if you're gonna either hate them or love them. That's the fun.
I'm marrying. Who? Okay, I'm gonna fuck chocolate macaroon.
Okay.
I'm gonna marry apples and honey.
Great. Good choice.
I'm gonna poly with the matzo crouton, and I'm murdering matzo.
I agree with you 110% on this.
If you gave me an egg matzo, that would have toughened
It's different.
But it's different.
Sure. It's totally different. Or chocolate dipped matzah, I don't hate either.
No. And the macaroon. Oh, you know what I love? That chocolate jelly rings, but I think you hate them. Have we talked about this? I like the
yeah. You like the chocolate jelly rings. That's right. I don't. Not a fan of those. But the chocolate dipped macaroons were like a staple, like every holiday. And apples and honey. I just remember eating it and being like, "This is like the best fucking. Why don't we?"
This is what's tough when you do eat healthy and you get into that vibe. Foods are good, and I have to constantly be like, apples are good. They taste good. But I forget. And I just am always not eating an apple. But apples and honey would be a reliable, crunchy, sexual, wet partner.
Exactly. And also it's it's not just one flavor. You get to have they're not one note. There's two elements to this person. So as a married partner, that's something that I feel like is important. And then the Matzo Croutons are just fucking fun.
Yeah, I don't need them all the time, but when they're in my life, let's party, and apples and honey is fine with it.
Absolutely. And if you eat too many macaroons, they're a good fuck, but if you eat too many,
too sweet.
I don't feel good. Yeah, it's too sweet. I don't feel good. But matzah, I agree, belongs in the ground.
That's
belongs in the ground.
Escaped slave food in the desert wandering. That's not a fun time.
Honestly,
it's to remember how sad ancestor times were.
It's honestly insane. And the whole find the matzah thing was so insulting because I feel we should have gotten because it was supposed to be it was find the matzah and then you're supposed to get money, but we didn't really get money. So it was just you just found the matzah and you ate the matzah. And I was like, this is mortifying. I hate this.
No, I got presents. I got money. I love looking for an presents man. Well, either or, depends where we were. But there was always a cash prize, and there was prizes for the losers.
Okay. Well, that's – interesting. I mean, I didn't have that many the find the afikoman, like there were only so many kids. Like I didn't grow up around a ton of like cousins and shit. So it was like a pretty like quick race between me and my sister. And so if you were a loser, you were like the sole loser. Like you
Yeah.
fucked up. You didn't have to beat out anyone except for one person and you didn't do it. So, but matzah's a bad reward for that. Okay, so our next category is crackers. Okay, so here are your choices for crackers. We've got Ritz, Wheat Thins, Chicken and a Biscuit, and Cheez-Its.
Okay, I'll murder chicken and a biscuit because I don't know what that is. So
Wait,
easy.
you've never
done.
had it?
No, never even heard of it.
So good. Okay, I should have picked a more universal.
But it reminds me of a really fun Simpsons moment. So I'm okay with it.
Okay, but you're
I
still
don't
gonna
know.
kill it. Got it.
Yeah, I'm killing it. But I don't know if you watch Millhouse Divided. It's where Millhouse's parents get divorced. It's one of the top 5 episodes of The Simpsons, I would say. But Millhouse's dad works at a cracker factory, and there's just like a really fun cracker moment in that episode. So multiple,
well,
I would say multiple cracker moments. But
it's a cracker heavy episode.
Yeah, Millhouse Divided. Okay, so we have Cheez-It, Ritz, Wheat Thins. Oh my God. This is so fucked up. Right now, I'm between Cheez-It and Ritz. I think I'm gonna marry Ritz for the dependable vibe. I'm gonna poly Cheez-It so I can always have it. And then I will fuck Wheat Thins on a drunk weird night, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, what kind of fuck would Wheat Thins be though? I think Wheat Thins are pretty.
I would like ride a Wheat Thin till I come and leave. I don't know. I mean, I'll dip in a tzatziki sauce. Like, I don't know. I don't hate a Wheat Thin. If they're around, I'll eat them. I don't think maybe I'll buy them. I don't know.
No, I just don't know why. I don't know why anyone would look at the cracker aisle and go, "Yep, Wheat Thins are it." Like,
Do people think it's healthy? I think people think they're healthy.
I guess. I don't know. They have a specific flavor, and it's not pleasing. I'll tell you what a chicken and a biscuit is like. Chicken and a biscuit is like a Ritz cracker, like buttery, but it's got like a weird slight chicken butter flavor. And I don't know how to explain that.
We'll just have to eat it next time we're
it tastes a little bit like if you had a cracker that had like chicken bouillon like sprinkles on it.
Listen, I'm intrigued. And maybe this will change everything.
It could change everything. It's not really fair because you haven't had it. So we'll have to have it. But chicken and a biscuit. So here are my choices.
Yeah, maybe I should have murdered Wheat Thins and dabbled with the chicken and biscuit. But I felt weird, something I don't know.
No, that's fine. I mean, it wouldn't be the first time people have fucked someone they don't know.
Yeah.
So,
but Wheat Thins remind me of swim practice. Like that was swim practice was Wheat Thins.
Okay. Interesting. Swim practice was Wheat Thins. I feel like, and then you were going to poly with the Cheez-Its, right?
Yeah, because I don't eat them all the time. And Ritz, I feel, is like a dependable partner.
Ritz is like the top cracker for me.
Yeah.
That's like a social snacker, like buttery cracker Ritz is like top. That's non-negotiable. And they have all these like different kinds of Ritz chips and shit now. Have you seen that?
I know the flips and shit. Yes. I've the Air Crisps. Yeah, I've been there.
I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed. That's like, to me, that's better than a potato chip. Okay, so I would marry the Ritz. I would poly with the Cheez-Its. I would fuck the chicken and a biscuit. And then I would kill the Wheat Thins.
Yeah.
because the wheat thins suck. But the chicken and a biscuit, I mean,
I'll try it. I'm going to try it.
it's a wild ride. It's a wild ride. Okay, in the last category, we have ice cream. So here are your choices for ice cream. 1, mint chocolate chip. 2, cookies and cream. 3, salted caramel. And 4, chocolate chip cookie dough.
Wow.
I kept it
Wow.
very basic, and you can choose your own brand because it obviously varies.
I'm gonna marry like a Haagen-Dazs white mint chocolate chip.
Okay.
Mint, yeah. I love mint chocolate chip ice cream. So that I'm gonna marry. I'm gonna keep on the back. Oh my God. I'm gonna keep on the back burner cookies and cream. I think it's
Okay.
just classic. I don't ever order it, but when I have it, it's delicious and it's great. And it's Oreo. Yes, creamy, awesome. I'm gonna fuck salted caramel. I'm gonna really have an amazing night. And then I'm gonna kill chocolate chip cookie dough. I don't need it. It's too much vanilla and not enough through line for me.
But have you had like Ben and Jerry's chocolate chip cookie dough?
Yeah, Ben and Jerry. I'm weird. I like Cherry Garcia. So
no, that's not bad. I mean, Ben and Jerry's filling ratio is just like pretty fucking good.
I
like
would do it. I'm not happy about this. Like this was a tough one. And I don't even know if I like salted caramel, but I think I have to go on just experience. Like I'm always disappointed with a chocolate chip cookie dough. If it was a cookies and cream with chocolate chip cookie dough, but like I don't need it. I don't need it.
Yeah. I will say like maybe one of the top flavors for me would be Ben and Jerry's mint chocolate cookie. Wow. So it's like it's cookies and cream essentially with mint. So
I gotta try that.
That's like the best of both worlds. It's like one of my fucking favorite flavors.
That's a Miley Cyrus song.
So I would probably marry the cookies and cream.
Okay.
Because I just know they're always going to be there for me. I know that they've always got something that I want, even if I'm not enthused. I'll always be like, I chose that. And like,
it's the best milkshake.
It's the best milkshake. It's just fucking solid. It's like, who doesn't love an Oreo McFlurry? You know, like it's just very solid. I would kill the salted caramel. I need texture in my ice cream or like an interesting flavor, and salted caramel just like does nothing for me.
Yeah, you don't like caramel.
Yeah, I mean, like I need something else. I can't just do like a plain caramel thing. I can't like I would never. It's just not for me. I would probably poly with the mint chocolate chip because I would like to share. I'd like to have both partners at once, to be honest. I would like to bring them in together. And then that would mean that I would be fucking the chocolate chip cookie dough, which I'm here for because I agree with you. Sometimes it's disappointing. But when it's not, does the job. Absolutely does the job.
Do you like bubble tea?
I do.
Okay, cool. There's a place by my hometown. Yeah, I love it. And they have like a taro Oreo bubble tea. But anyways, no, I agree with you. Like for one, you don't know what you're getting with the fuck, but you know, if it's good, it's good. I get it.
That's good. It's good. Absolutely. All right. So that was the last round of Fuck, Marry, Kill. And you've been a fantastic guest on this podcast. So I'm very grateful. We'll have you back to talk about more shit because it's like it's a fucking black hole of snacks that I want to live in all the time.
Yeah, no. And you know what? Another one that was hard to not choose was Yan Yan. Yan Yan was like a big part of my life.
Interesting. Okay.
With
And wasn't there
strawberry.
one more you mentioned?
Slurpees,
There
I
was
think I said.
Slurpee Celeste Pizza.
Celeste Pizza. That was my Home Alone. I made a Celeste Pizza in
Okay.
the microwave every single day. And like I still love shitty, bad microwave pizza because of it.
I totally forgot about microwave pizza, but I did that all the time. What was the square one? Was that Celeste?
No, well, yes, Celeste, like you rip the box and then the box had like a sheet where you would cook it on the box.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, I ate that all the time too. It was just like a big bagel bite. Did you
Yeah.
microwave bagel bites or did you put them in the oven?
Everything was microwave. And then now as an adult, I will do an oven for the things because I know it tastes better. And I loved home running pizzas when we started like figuring life out. But
Yeah.
Celeste 99-cent pizzas were like king.
The fucking, yeah. Wow. I totally, and then it would get that chewy but like stale texture on the outside if you overdid it on the crust.
Yeah, I
I'm a
really
fan.
love a bad, good pizza.
Okay. Well, I love you. You're great.
Love you. This
Thank
was
you so
amazing.
much.
And you didn't even
Oh,
mention to anyone that I stole your candy once when you were trying to have fun in a hot tub.
oh my God, you're right.
You let me
It,
just go through the whole episode.
I really did let you go. Well, now everyone should know that Lisa fucking stole my candy shamelessly when we were all trying to enjoy ourselves pre-pandemic, right before the pandemic. The last time I had licorice, it was like the flavored
Rainbow ropes.
rainbow licorice. And they're so good. They're so good.
But I
You and
shared. I
Will
stole.
Miles.
Yeah. Will Miles.
You and Will Miles, who I'm gonna do an episode with soon, and I'll just blame it on him mostly. If that, and we'll just let you skate by for free.
I made him take it out. I went, Will, look. I made him take it out.
You made him do the dirty work.
Yeah.
Can you believe that man's a father now? Okay. Well, you're the best. You'll be back on for sure. Where can people find you?
I'm at Glitter Cheese on Insta, TikTok, Twitter. And then I have a podcast called That's Messed Up.
Yeah, and it's very great. Fucking love it. Well, I want to do it. I should pick snacks to eat while you watch SVU, like the different kinds of crimes. Like if someone's getting raped, you eat this. Someone's getting murdered and raped, you eat this.
Well, that's
just
what was
the
fun.
different.
We talked about James earlier, SNL James, and I did his podcast before he got taken to New York. And it was like their podcast is what things are what things. So I did what crime shows are what sandwich.
Oh, perfect.
And it was really fun.
And that's a great episode to listen to then. Awesome. All right. Well, everybody follow Liza. You're great. I love you. Thanks to everybody for listening and see you next